Lifting's dead. Yeah, I said it.
The gym used to be an iron battleground where legends were forged in sweat and steel. But now, it's a glorified science fair where everyone's too busy watching the latest science-based video instead of going to the gym and actually training. And don't even get me started on those YouTubers you idolize. They're not jacked because of their science-based programming. They're juiced to the gills. Let's cut through the bullshit. You don't need the latest science or steroids to get jacked. You need to shut up and train. In other words, you need to make lifting great again. Let's talk about science-based training. Stop being a victim of paralysis by analysis. And don't get me wrong, science is great. It's given us penicillin, electricity, and the internet where you can surf your favorite websites. My favorite websites include Transparent Labs, where you can get the highest quality supplements at the most affordable price. Use discount code Tanner. And Barbell Apparel, where you can get the best training and casual wear. But here's the problem. Too many of you are victims of information overload from social media that you're forgetting the #1 rule of lifting. You've got to lift. You're wasting time debating optimal RIR or the perfect volume to intensity ratio, while the guy next to you who doesn't even know what RIR means is out lifting you because he's actually putting in the work. Naeem, do you know what RIR means?
Yeah, no.
Me neither. Here's the truth. Chasing perfection is killing your gains. You're giving yourself paralysis by analysis. You're afraid to fail, so you don't even try. You've turned the gym into a science experiment when it should be a war between you and the barbell. Stop overthinking and start lifting. You don't need a PhD in kinesiology or exercise science to crush PRs. You need grit, consistency, and the fear of being a fucking loser. And now, let's address the elephant in the room. Those fitness YouTubers that you worship like gods, you really think their 3D delts and the veins popping out like roadmaps on their arms are from science-based hypertrophy programs? Come on, bro. 99% of these guys are on a pharmaceutical cocktail that would make a lab rat blush. Steroids, SARMs, HGH, peptides, you name it. TRT clinics are popping up on every street corner like McDonald's. Oh, but Tanner, TRT isn't taking steroids. Testosterone is the original steroid. Testosterone is taking steroids. And more dudes in their 20s and 30s than ever are hopping on TRT. And they're selling you the dream while pretending they got there by eating chicken breasts and hitting 10 to 12 reps. These dudes are playing you. They're telling you to follow their optimal training splits, when in reality, the only reason their programs work is because they've got help from chemical assistants. You think you're failing because you're not training hard enough or smart enough? Nah, man. It's because you're comparing yourself to people whose gains come from a syringe and not a squat rack. It's time to make lifting great again by going back to the basics. You don't need a degree in exercise science, a fancy app, or a supplement stack that costs more than your rent. What you need is focus, intensity, and that old school mentality of training like a savage instead of a fucking pussy. So forget the noise, forget the influencers, and forget the overcomplicated bullshit. Here's what you need to do. Stick to the fundamentals. Squat, bench, deadlift, press, pull. Train hard, eat like you mean, and stop stressing over optimal, because consistency and intensity beats optimal every time. You don't need the latest program or the newest research paper to grow. You need a simple plan, a no excuse mindset, and the discipline to stick to it. Listen, the gym isn't rocket science. It's a place you go where you get fucking work done so you get better and realize your full potential. Stop overthinking and letting these fake influencers hold you back. If you truly want to get jacked, you don't need the latest science. You don't need to be popping pills or taking injections. You need an unbreakable mindset. Show up, put in the work, and earn your gains. No shortcuts, no excuses, no bullshit. Squats, deadlifts, presses, that shit will never go out of style. All the latest science, research papers doesn't matter. It's just distracting you from the truth. And the answers you seek will always be found in the hard work you're avoiding. Make lifting great again. Embrace the grind. You need to struggle. Without struggle, there is no growth. And if you're tired of not making gains and you're ready to eliminate all excuses and you want real lasting results, apply for one-to-one custom coaching with me. Click the link in the description, answer the questions. It takes less than 2 minutes. And if I think we're a good fit, I'll reach out to you directly. Also, drop a comment, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Now, go lift some fucking weights or watch whichever video of mine that YouTube recommends here.